Get Out and Push. A short story written by Paul Vormans and read by Carl Presser. For Oscar. From the moment absurdity is recognised, it becomes a passion, the most harrowing of all. But whether or not one can live with one's passions, whether or not one can accept their law, which is to burn the heart they simultaneously exalt, that is the whole question. Albert Camus, The Myth of Sisyphus and Other Essays. Can you hear that? That. It was totally obvious. It was... No, I'm sorry. I guess it's nothing. There's nothing on the notices. Just a bit nervy before the launch, I guess. What? Oh, Jesus. I'm positive we settled this ages back. I'm not going to get into it. I won't waste 1 second pinning down the exact date. In any case, it's not like we haven't gone over it. How many? 1 million, okay? You're an adult now. Totally capable of dealing with your own shit. I'm not going to risk turning into some godforsaken critter just because you don't want to ask for it yourself. You're the only one who can speak up. I have no authority in this. I know it's a stupid system, but I don't think we can get it changed in time for you to enroll in the course you want. I asked you, I don't know how many times, if you were sure about it. I'm not going to tell you when. It's the same as before. I'm not going to play that game. You just keep talking in the hope that the answer you get this time won't be the same as the answer you got last time. How can you say that? I just spent the last 4 hours in a queue putting up with this to establish the point, yes, we do have to have it, and no, I can't do it for you. It's very hard-hearted of me to use half my day and then want a little time to myself, just to do the crossword. Because you're just going to get the same answer from her. We also go through this every time, and I won't take it to her for you either. I'm not going to risk getting swallowed because you forgot that thing as soon as you put it down. Anyway, she and I have one answer on this. On this at least, we are together. Yes. I know, because we discussed it last time. I can't believe it. I told you, I won't fall for that. We may not see eye to eye on... No, she doesn't want to do that. She's never really been hardline about that specifically. What happened to her happened because she had to do that to get us out of trouble. She may be a hero, but she doesn't think anybody else has to do that stuff. She told you. She'd rather you stay just the way you are. She's out doing that stuff now, so you don't have to. You honestly can't remember. Your memory's as good as mine, when you choose to use it. You can't recall anything. There's a bloody book on the table there. There's a whole V-series made. I can't believe you also don't remember her from before. I know she doesn't like to talk about it, but she has. To us. She has. Really. Okay. I'll take you at your word. I will. I mean, I can't go into it the way she could. But also, she's not going to be as indulgent with you as me, is she? I mean, thousands of other children. Right. You are the first. So, here are the points. She was one of the early ones, back when we were on Earth. I think we were 8th or 9th to go. Back then there was no library that could take off without animation. And we had the old tech. Right, people power. Yeah, you grew up here, but it was all completely different then. We all had to be talked through everything from go to woe. The whole idea was boggling. I mean, Cara? No. She really got it from the start. This was a great institution. Not anywhere as big a deal as the first library, but really doing great things with the community. With books. We had our own search service, completely on the net. But most of all, it was just a great place to work. And not just for the architecture. I mean, it did help. But that's thinking of it the wrong way. The whole project happened how it did because we did it all together. Who would have thought of a library in the form like that? It's just like people get the concept wrong and think it was designed for library and not just a coincidence. It became a library for the same reason it got the form. Yes, and because out here, you can. I remember when the idea came up. We were walking on Earth. So hard that day. We'd done 26k. We were down to our last of everything. Food, water as well. Not that it was a problem. We had supplies dropped only 2k down the track. Dunes to the right, ocean to the left. Felt like if you squinted, you could just about see Antarctica. Anyway, it had stopped raining. There'd been like 50 mil overnight, but the day had been so clear. And walking dried us, and the sun came out again as we made that turn just above Johanna Beach. All spread out in front, full of spray, all cloudy or over massive surf and no wind to speak of. And then suddenly Cara goes, "A library, it's like a seashell." I wait. We almost jog down the path, it's so steep. We lose the sea just roaring to tell us it's there. The ocean is loud. Just when I think she's not going to continue, and it was some random thoughtless, she comes out with something like, "You get one life, then another, and maybe another. And it might get used, or not. But they're chambers of a whole lot of shells, and they get used even if you don't. I mean, no library has everything, except the National, and not everyone can get to that. And it's protection. It's a shell with the glorious slow life inside. Did you get it?" Well, I didn't. When Cara got like this, she didn't need me to confirm things. Didn't matter if it made sense. Just best to let her go. She says, "If we make a library like a shell, people will want to come, even if only to see if it's spirally on the inside as well. And it says something about the librarians." Now I just can't resist. I say that we're too soft to live on the outside, and we're all whispery, conscientious, eyes on long stalks. We do taste great. We are rubbery. And then suddenly she goes, "I think we should knock down the old boxy crap and build a whole new one, like a shell. Yeah, we can do that up there." I didn't ask where we might get the cash. I knew better than that. She always managed to work out what she called the bouncing balls. And she did this time as well. What the fuck was that? What? No. Haven't seen those lights on since we left Earth. Yeah, I know what they are. Most likely a false alarm. Yeah, don't worry about it. There isn't anything we can do anyway. Anyway, whoa, that's one we've never heard before. I suppose we should do something. See if there's anything we can... No. Yep. Come with me. It's nice to do something together. Let's take the lift. No net. Okay, we'll take the stairs. This way. No, this way. Do you think everyone's less fit than a year ago? I know. You've never known anything different, really. This is an extremely good shape to adapt into a kind of huge climbing frame. All the rails and spirals. We can get to the tip and then to the other tip and not even have to change direction. Which you would know if you ever left your room. Should we stop? Okay. Breathe. We can only go so fast. So, anyway, it turned out putting a great architect with a benefactor wasn't hard to do. But she did that and more. The ridiculous idea led her to this. Well, she understood that above social presence, above nationality, above laws, there's the standard. Standards are the glue in a post-planet civilization. And she made the next stage possible. God, that alarm's bad. She realised fragmentation means groups like this one, like a library, now take the standards from place to place no matter where we are. And that's what we've done. We remember everything. I realise it's hard to tell these days if she's happy. And she doesn't sit up in the corner on her laurels, but believe me, she is. What the fuck was that? Now that was something major. It felt like... I'm not sure we ought to go up to look. I mean, what can we do if it's what I think it is? Do you want to know? Really? Well, I think there's a big bloody hole in the library. I think we've hit something. Maybe several somethings. And that ought not be possible. To be honest, I'm not sure why the air isn't just rushing out, but then I'm not up on the physics. I mean, we weren't exactly airtight in the first place, were we? If the hole's big enough, we will lose pressure, I think. And what's out there? Space. Yeah. You've grown up with it, but I haven't. It's not a place I take for granted. To me, it's nasty, airless, not beautiful, not my backyard. Let's go. Oh, these steps do go on. And I'm still not sure why we're still climbing. Listen. Stop. Yeah, I do think your opinion is worth listening to. Yes, I never said that. You've accused me of that before. I'm not going to say when, that's just a debating tactic. Okay, what I'm trying to say is we need to take a few normal precautions. Remember the drills? Do you remember where the suits are? First we need to go get them before we do anything else. I do realise she might be dead by then, but we can't help her unless we do this. It's like someone drowning and somebody else just running into the ocean when they can't swim. Oh, Jesus. So now you're an expert on oceans. You've never even seen one. Yes, but from space doesn't count. Well, it doesn't. People used to do that sort of thing all the time. Someone gets pulled out by a rip and then other people would jump in and get into trouble as well. Yes, I know it's idiotic, but it did happen. Anyway, do you remember where the suits are? No, of course I don't remember that. I wouldn't be asking you if I knew. I wouldn't be asking you if the net wasn't down. I'd be able to see everyone on the map, for fuck's sake. Do you remember? I thought we were in a hurry. Why the fuck are you arguing? Oh, God, no. I'm not coming down on you. I'm sorry. This isn't about you. Oh, shut up! Oh, God, I'm sorry. I don't mean you don't care. I know you care. I know you do care. I'm sorry if I seem to say that. Tell us... Yeah, this way? Yeah, we have to keep going. I can't stop for a hug. Oh, okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Go on, let's go on now. Can we go? Okay. Is it far now? Oh, thank goodness one of us has a memory. I knew this one was here, but I wouldn't have remembered it in a million years. Okay, stand back. I can open it. No, I can. I can't give you authorization for the whole family. It would take ages. Why do you have to take things over? Just let me do it, right? Oh, God, I'm not telling you off. I'm not. I'm sorry, all right? Please, put yours on. I'll put mine on. Then we'll get hers. No, I'm not even sure it will work. But at least it won't be far now. And if there's anything we can do to help, we will. This is the biggest one for a human you can get, so if she tucks her other arms in, it will fit. And her face will just have to bulge up in the helmet. No, I don't know about her guts. And they're called opisthothoma. Opisthothoma. Okay, guts. This way, come on. At least I remember the way from here. You know, your mum and I used to come here when you were little. We'd put you in a pram and close it all up like a space capsule. Which I guess it was. And tether it to us and turn on it to ray. That was when a ray travel was first safe, and I suppose we were being a bit adventurous trusting it to float you. Not turning you into anything. You know, awful. It was more the field might be too weak and you could fall down the stairway. I mean, it was padded. Still. Anyway, we used to come here for some alone time. You know, if you know what I mean. Speaking of opisthothoma. No, it's only disgusting because we're your parents. You do it, I'm sure. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't know. No, not everyone has to. It's perfectly normal no matter what you're into. I'm sure you know that I know that. What? Oh my God. I think it's a comet. Let's just get the suits. Get the suits! Here, let me. No, I'll do my own. You do yours. This whole section's going to shut if the air pressure keeps dropping. There are sensors. I'll have to get into the harness and steer us away from that, though. No, I've never done it, but I have practiced. We all have, except you. Anyway, I've got to do it. That bit, that way. Yep, that's it. Look, you won't be able to hear me once I get into the helmet if you don't have yours on as well. So do it, okay? Just a second. Can you hear me? Yep, test. Ah, good, okay. You must get to the other side of the pressure lock. Now. I know you won't be able to see. Well, it's not going to do anybody any good for you to just stand around watching. I know it makes no difference, but it will make me feel better, okay? Just do it for me, alright? We haven't got time. Okay, then do what you want. I am not going to argue. I have to do this right now. You might as well help me anyway. Okay, it'll do some good to have you here. Sorry. Look, I am sorry. You know, I might not come back from this, and I don't want your last memory of me to be an argument. So do what you want. Help me, and I do appreciate it. That goes over my shoulder. I can get the bit between my legs. Yeah, we used to call it that. They say in practice there isn't much pressure, just like walking an annoying little dog. There are pulls one side to the other and you just have to keep walking, whatever your visuals tell you. It's like walking up into the air, pulling a whole building through space. But it's like a warm day in water, apparently. In fact, it is. Yeah, And the weight of whatever is attached to you and whatever shape you're pulling doesn't make any difference. If it does, then things aren't working properly. So, to save time when I get this last strap on and I've got the bridle in my hands, you go to the unit and activate. Yeah, the big A button. A cylinder will come up and you turn and confirm. Press down again. It locks with a firm twist. It might be hard. There'll be some steam and a kind of a light show. Then the C will go green. Exactly what's got to happen. Yep. You take the slide through stage 1 to the end, just following colour changes. As soon as the next one goes green, right. Okay. Put the code in. 753 08 567 11. Birthdays +1. Now, the round one that says go. Okay, the array's working, I think. Anyway, there's a hum. I'm in the field. Now just do what I said. I need to turn around. I love you, boy. I never say that, but you know I do, right? No matter what you do, it's good with me. You'll work it out. Right. Me too. I wish you were small enough to get you back into that pram array again. It'd protect you. Anyway, can't do everything. Never do finish stories around here. Good. It will be all right. I just have to tow the entire library. Leftish, I suppose. By foot. I mean, how hard could that be? Spaceship? Library? One man towing it in space to the nearest service shop? No problems. Anyway, just away from that comet will be fine. Which I ought to be right to do if I can get a wriggle on. But they tell me you can't hurry it. Wait till the array extends over the library. On the count. Look, if you see your mum before I do, let her know what we tried. If I'm not able to say, no mouth or hands or whatever, least of my worries, obviously. If this doesn't work, no one will be here to complain that the process turned me into a beaver or a lobster or a snail. Space travel makes monsters of us all. Who'd have guessed? It's absurd. Maybe she'll eat me and I won't care. Oh God, I'm scared too. I'm shitting myself, to be honest. Turning around now. Fuck, that looks huge. So gorgeous. It's like a ghost bride at a dance against the stars. Pity it's going to kill us. I take back what I said. I take back everything. Oh boy. No, I know boy is not appropriate. I'm going to walk forward, just like we practiced. And as soon as you get to the last green mark, give me a countdown. Okay. I'm supposed to walk forward on the first one, but that won't do much. Is it green yet? Okay. Me walking. On the last one, I'll veer as soon as you get to 0, or go, or whatever. Just give me a count of 5. Shit, it's loud. I don't know if it's supposed to make that noise. Donohoe doesn't mention a thing about it. Haven't read the manual in a while. Hope nothing's wrong. Well, we'll find out soon. Oh, good. Better. That's encouraging. Yeah. 11 to go. I have no idea why 13 stages. She was fond of primes, Donohoe. But it can't be so arbitrary. Surely. We met her once. I am so itchy. Well, plenty of time later. I feel like I'm getting somewhere now. Am I getting somewhere? Just up? Well, look at my feet. I'm a bit high, but to me it's walking on a slippery slope. I can't see while tied to a wall. Tell me, when you get to 13? Oh, you are. That's going quickly. Well, we ought to be up to the countdown. No talking now. Only walking. Wish me luck. No, don't stop. Count. I didn't mean that. No, it was a figure of speech. No, I do want you to wish me luck. It matters. It really does. Yes, I'm sorry too.